Hey guys, what's going on? It's DaleyGaming here, and welcome to the semi-finals of the Star Wars Mod Tournament. This is day 22, and we have the Rebels. Now, the Rebels have been very, very strong in this tournament. They have taken out the Wookiees, which was a faction I thought would go very, very far. And they also took out the 2nd Airborne, which is a notoriously, you know, beastly faction from the Clone Wars. So already the Rebels are off to a great start. And their opponents are going to be the 25th Legion, who may be one of the most impressive and underdog tales we've seen of this entire tournament. They defeated the Battle Droids, the Mon Calamari, and the 501st Legion. Oh my god, the 501st is the most impressive. And I don't know. I don't know who's going to win. I think it's going to be an epic matchup. The A280 blaster rifle that the Rebels have are very, very powerful carbines, and the DC-15A are, of course, extraordinarily powerful as well, and it's going to be very interesting to see who actually managed to pull this off and win it. So let's go ahead and go into slow-mo. Now, please remember, the stakes are very, very high for this. The winner of this goes into the finals to face either the Mandalorians or the Tusken Raiders, depending on who wins tomorrow's battle. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going in slow-mo. And the firing has commenced. It does look like I'm seeing a little bit more red tracers than blue, so that could mean that the Rebels are getting off more shots at once. Um, and it does actually look like the 25th Legion may be taking more losses than the Rebels. Although it is just too early to tell. God, this clone legion has just proven itself. It's actually the jungle force for the clone troopers, so we would have seen them on Kashyyyk at some point, I guess. Um, Maybe not in the beach battle, but they were certainly fighting in the jungles. Either way, they are very, very good at what they do apparently, because they're the only clone faction left in the entire tournament, actually. Meanwhile, we started with like 5 or 6. So that's kind of depressing, and it does look like they are going to lose the first battle. Of course, it is still best 2 out of 3. So the Rebels won the first one with relative ease. Really, only their very back line is left alive, which is okay. It does mean that these guys might actually be able to make a comeback, and there is an awkward DC-15A here that's like sticking straight out of the ground. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to round 2 here, with the Rebels leading 1-0 against the 25th Legion. Already, I'm so excited to see who wins this. This tournament has been really, really fun to do, so let's go ahead and press start. Alright, it did look like the Rebels got first shots off, and did manage to eliminate a couple of the clone troopers with the first shots. But now, it looks like actually the Rebels might still be winning. It's really hard to tell, especially when the factions are just all one color like the Rebels and the clones. But it does look like the clones have been knocked out of the tournament. The Rebels have managed to win 2 in a row, although both of which are very close. They have barely any men actually remaining. So that's kind of fun to see that it was a very, very close match. So the Rebels will move on to the finals. Oh, that's exciting. And the 25th Legion, sadly, has been eliminated. That's a shame to see, but you know what? It was bound to happen at some point. All right, guys. Tune in tomorrow for Mandalorians versus the Tusken Raiders. That should be a pretty cool battle, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.